Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we're looking at, once again, a bottle of beer from one of my favourite breweries in the entire world, the Kernel Brewery in London, and it is a bottle of their India Pale Ale Double Citra. I've heard great things about this. It's 9.8% ABV, so definitely a double IPA. I picked this up direct from the brewery this past weekend. I popped down there. They have like open the brewery up on Saturday mornings, and there's a load of other traders around there, kind of places selling kind of fine meats and cheeses and butchers, and there's a cheese maker and all sorts of things. It's fantastic. You go down there, you can buy these bottles at a very reasonable price. You can also, if you're lucky, get some beer to drink from keg, which was fantastic. I had their Nelson Sauvin and Moto Eku Pale Ale, which was absolutely beautiful, even at 10:30 in the morning. Anyway, let's waffle. Let's get this in the glass. 9.8%. As I said, I've heard great things about this beer. After obviously very careful pouring this. Kernel beers can be a little bit heavy on the sediment. So it's pouring a lovely looking colour actually. It's got a real nice deep orange, kind of gradiating up to a dark peach. Look at that, wow. You can't really see on the camera, it looks a bit kind of murky brown, but for me it looks like a real kind of hazy kind of sunset colour. Looks like a fruit punch going from kind of a peachy colour, like dark red going to a paler orange. A nice head, quite a frothy looking head of slightly off white foam. Anyway, I can't wait to smell this. This is a relatively fresh batch of beer, so let's have a smell. Oh wow! Oh wow! I've never had a Citra beer which has been a double. Oh, you get a really intense kind of concentrated papaya smell. Sweet, sweet kind of peach as well. Really kind of blend of peach and raspberry maybe. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, bit of mango, but not on the piney edge of mango. Really kind of juicy. Oh yeah, definitely it's that combination of papaya, peach and raspberry. Oh, fantastic. Wow. 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 It's one of those beers you could just smell all day. See, I think there's other bits and bats in there. And maybe a certain sugary sweetness. But it just smells like fresh fruit. It smells absolutely incredible. 9.8%. It's a serious beer. So anyway, let's have a taste. Cheers. Oh wow. Wow, that's so interesting. That's really interesting, and for a big beer, I'm just going to cover that. There is a decent amount of mouthfeel, decent body, quite a nice soft, smooth body, but that's the word that I'd say. Virtually no kind of alcoholic presence in there. But that's the thing about this beer, it's really soft. It's got a lot of those flavours that were kind of pronounced in the nose, those kind of pale stone fruits, those big, nice, fleshy, kind of exotic fruits. Maybe a bit pink grapefruit on the nose as well then. Oh wow, that's incredible. Initial taste, I'm getting a kind of a prickly combination of, once again, that raspberry, but this time with a really nice grapefruit edge. I was just getting slightly sidetracked then. I did get a bit of an alcoholic warmth as it kind of drifted down. You don't get any flavour you don't get any pronounced alcoholic kind of flavour in it, but you get a bit of the warmth as it goes down. It worries me how quickly I'm going to get through this beer. There is a slightly phenolic edge there, becoming mildly resinous, but once again, papaya, but a really intense, concentrated papaya quality. Once again, peach. There's a creamy quality to it, which I'm sure there's a ridiculous amount of malt in this beer, which kind of keeps it soft and subdued, despite being a big old beer. At the back end, getting a bit more dry. And then pithy orange, definitely pithy orange, maybe a bit of grapefruit as well. That's lovely. Sorry, our cooker's just going. That's a lovely beer. That is an absolute outstanding beer. Absolutely world class. Probably one of the better tasting double IPAs I've had in a long, long time. Because it's so soft and easygoing and very little alcoholic presence. It's a really, really top draw IPA. That I could talk about it forever, but you get bored, and I'd stop talking and just end up waffling, as I'm starting to do now. Anyway, so that's a bottle of the Kernel Brewery's India Pale Ale, Double Citra, 9.8% ABV. That's something really, really interesting, really special. It's a beautifully crafted beer. It's not the kind of flavours that you expect when you think of Citra, but it's really, that is an absolute corker. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. I'll see you next time. Cheers.